All right, so YT, are you ready?
I'm ready, Freddy.
Are you sure you're ready?
I think so.
Are you positive?
Yeah.
All right. So we messed up last time because it was actually episode 2 or whatever. I think.
Who cares at this point? We're just going with it.
Yeah, that was. Hey man, we've been doing kind of good.
Ain't nothing but a number.
We're doing kind of good. You doing kind of good. I think So this would be episode 3. This would be episode 3.
Tres años.
All right. So YT started off.
Oh shit. I don't know, man.
Oh gosh.
You might have to do this one.
Gosh. All right. What time is it right now? All right. Today is August 26th, bruh. Yo, the summer flew by. Like,
yeah, it kind of did.
That shit flew. I feel like I'm not gonna lie. This might be the summer I did the most. Like, I went to LA. That was pretty fun. I probably would never go back though. I have no means of going back to LA. Like, unless there's something for me to do there, I probably won't ever go back. That is a dirty ass city. They advertise that thing to be so clean. That shit is dirty as fuck.
Say one wrong corner, bro. It's so
bruh, that shit is dirty. And I was like, what the hell? Cause fucking what happened? We went to go get cookies one day, right? And what is that? I don't know what I don't know if that's USC. I don't know what college is over there, but whatever. Like, you could see the transition of like just straight up hood, like like bang bang shoot 'em up type shit. And then you get to that college, you're like, wow, it's so nice over here. It's so nice. And I had took like one wrong turn. Boys in the hood, like Ricky got shot. I went down one of them type of streets or one of those type of alleyways, and everybody's like, speed up, just get out of here. And I was like, oh my gosh, bro. Yo, I was not prepared for that shit. That was not me, bro. But outside of that, yeah, summer kind of went by quick. Six Flags. You heard about that shit the other day too? That 5 people got hurt at Six Flags.
Y'all tried to get me to go on these goddamn roller coasters.
All right, see, I don't like El Toro.
When I survived that was El Toro that it happened on.
Yeah,
I survived El Toro once, man. I'm never going on that bitch again.
I do not like El Toro at all. I feel like El Toro is, first of all, it's cool. It's a cool ride. Do not get me wrong. It's a very cool ride, but it is not safe. It is a wooden coaster.
Me and Andrew just hanging off the bars the whole time. We weren't even in our seats anywhere when we went on that shit.
If you are tall, you are going to get smoked.
Andrew's lucky to survive that day, to be honest with you. Because if I was hanging off, I know he was flying. Like,
that
we were just hanging off the fucking bars.
That shit will knock you here, there, and everywhere. You will feel every bone in your body hit some shit.
I'm saying, we were just up the whole time, bro. Barely in the actual seat. Like, it's not safe at all.
I could not do it, yo.
Like, that initial drop, like, after going up, bro, it's like the scariest shit ever, bro. I felt like I was gonna fly out that shit, like no caps. Like, I was not safe. I did not feel safe at all. Shut that bitch down.
Yeah, they need to get rid of that ride. That ride is horrible.
Destroy it.
I like low-key do hate that ride. I was at Six Flags a couple weeks ago, not weeks ago, like maybe a month or two ago, and people I went with, they're like, yeah, let's go on Kingdom College, or not Kingdom College, let's go on El Toro, and I was like, bruh, yo, I do not want to go on this ride. They're like, nah, man, you're being mad pussy. I was like, dog, I'm not being pussy.
Fly out that bitch, okay.
Yeah, I'm just looking out for myself, like, fuck that, y'all is wilding, yo. I was like, nah, man, like, yo, El Toro's fire, it's fire. I was like, nigga, y'all is bugging, but whatever. Went on that ride, instantly regretted it. As soon as I hit that drop, I instantly regretted that shit. That ride is like, not it.
Just feel like you gonna fall forward, bro. Just gonna fall out the seat. Like, it's not safe.
Like, that ride is not it at all. I don't know who said that ride is fire. It was cool maybe the first time, and then maybe a couple other times. Nope.
Good to escape with your life and never go back on that bitch again. like the only thing cool about it.
All right, let's start this thing. This is episode 3, right? Yeah. Episode 3. I think so. I don't know, man. We're just here at far for real. It's 26. Yeah, we're just here. I'm gonna name it when we get there. A lot of stuff has happened. YT, you had a good week, right?
Yeah, I had a good week, man. Good week. Nothing crazy. Nothing wild going on. Nothing wild going on so far. So pretty good week so far. Fire manga chapters coming out this week. So,
nah, bro, why you say that about My Hero? That shit was kind of ass.
Oh well, I said fire chapters. I don't acknowledge that shit.
Nah, bro.
Mickey Mouse Academia. I don't want to hear no My Hero fan ever talk about Black Clover again. Ever again.
Black Clover this week was kind of fire.
Black Clover chapters haven't missed since he came back, bro. All of them have been good.
Black Clover chapter this week was good. Vinland's chapter was good. It's kind of crazy that Vinland is nearing its end. If we add that to the notes, all right, we'll get to that though.
Did we?
Yeah.
If not, we're there now. So
nah. All right, we'll start with anime. We'll go to that last, or as we get. All right.
I haven't read. But I know about One Piece. I haven't read One Piece. Or I haven't actually read any of the chapters this week, so I haven't. I'll probably read them. If not later on tonight, probably tomorrow. I haven't read them yet. I gotta read them on my iPad. I can't read them on my phone.
I love reading this on my phone. That's how I be reading Berserk. But see, Berserk, they go crazy on this. It's a lot of wild stuff that happens. So I gotta turn the brightness down a little bit so nobody looks at me sideways. Like it just be girls and guys getting violated, and I'm like, yeah, let me turn this down some so y'all can't see what this really is happening. I'll be feeling bad. I'll be like, damn. I hope none of my coworkers look at me sideways after this. They probably do, but it's all right. Fuck them. Nice stop. I love y'all. No, I don't. I'm joking. Am I? Anyway, so
bipolar ass personality, bro. I don't know what that was.
So the One Punch Man manga, my dude taking a break, well deserved 1 month break, bro. If anybody has ever read the One Punch Man manga, bro, I'm not gonna lie, that might be some of the best art I see in. We just jumped right into this shit. Fuck it, man. That might be some of the best artwork I have seen in manga. So his pen. Oh, wait, hold on. Fuck this news. Did you? Wait, never mind. Not fuck this news. Yo, shout out to this guy though. Taking this 1 month break. But yo, did you know that Togashi is taking another break?
Is that the news? Because I already had like an art thing. Is that the news that he's taking another break?
I had to look that up to see if it's true, and a lot of people were saying like he took another break. Before I start spreading false.
Only thing I saw was like he had an art thing, and that's all I saw. I didn't see anything else.
Let me see. Yeah. All right, we're on Google News. Cause bro, I could have swore that all right, see right here it says all right, should I use Screen Rant? Is Screen Rant reliable? Actually, yes. I'll use Hypebeast.
The fuck is that?
Hypebeast is reliable. It says Hunter x Hunter creator,
not the same thing.
Yoshiro Togashi gives fan a health update. What do you say? All right. This is the article. While Yoshiro Togashi recently let his fans know that he's working on new chapters of Hunter x Hunter, his latest release was back in 2018. Many manga readers were curious about his current state of health. Now it's true that he's been going through a debilitating illness on top of demanding work schedule. The Hunter x Hunter Yu Hakusho creator updated fans over Twitter. My symptoms have not improved, and I have to spend a great deal of time in treatment and recovery. I still have to take a shower every time I took a crap because I don't get into a position to wipe my butt. Every moment takes 3 to 5 times longer than usual. So yeah. I guess.
Yeah, well, if he can't do that, I guess take another break then. I did not see that news. Well, it is what it is.
Is comicbook.com a good one too? Because they said
no, they're kind of iffy, but I guess.
Alright, then we'll go to Screen Rant and see what they said too. Because I don't know, like it doesn't sound like he's necessarily taking a break, but it does sound like nothing is coming.
He didn't say he's going like be disappearing for a minute, but he did say taking a break. So it is what it is.
So I mean, I ain't going front. Fans was quick to say that Togashi is back for that, but they were not quick to say, "Hey, look, man, this guy is." And I don't know why people want this shit to come back right away. Like he's sick as shit. I think they should just wait and just thug it out. But that was that. So prayers for Togashi. Hope he's doing good. And yeah, let me not stampede over the One Punch Man dude. Nah, like I said, his artwork's really good. He's taking a 1 month break, which he does deserve, because those last couple chapters of One Punch Man were like really, really, really well drawn out and really, really just looked amazing. And there's a lot of, mangaka that can draw really well. And I think he should be like in one of those categories because, bruh, I'm not gonna lie, his stuff is beautiful. Like, I was reading on the plane to AX, and man, oh man, that stuff is beautiful. Like, that's different type of artwork. Like, that is different. So 1 month break, well deserved. And like what we said last week, that One Punch Man season 3 is coming. So as well, that's coming too. So there's a lot of stuff for that One Punch Man, creators and people out there.
Hopefully it's a good studio.
That is a fact. Hopefully it is. Then we have the Dragon Ball superhero movie broke the Pokemon 23 years standing box office record for an anime movie. Now, congratulations to that. All right, sorry, I was wiping my nose. I was about to sneeze. But congratulations to that movie, right? All props well deserved. My thing is, all right, how much were movie tickets 23 years ago?
As I said, I feel like there's some anime movies that have come out that probably should have broken that. Or I didn't even know that was a record. Like that Pokemon had that. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but
it definitely does. But it's like, all right, like they were saying that the Demon Slayer movie, the Mugen Train, had broke that Pokemon record. If I'm not mistaken, I could be off, but I remember a couple years ago they were saying that Mugen Train movie did do numbers, right? But my thing is like, all right, if inflation is going on and that movie dropped 23 years ago, how much would that movie really have done today? That Pokemon movie, would it have done light years more than this Dragon Ball movie? You know what I'm saying?
To account for inflation, then yeah, probably.
So it's like, all right, like, yes, it's impressive that they broke the record, but then I guess the same thing could be said about, like, Avengers, Titanic, not even Avengers to Titanic, Avatar to Avengers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so inflation does play a role.
I mean, if you adjust for inflation, Gone with the Wind is the highest grossing like movie of all time, or some shit like that.
So it's like,
if you adjust for inflation,
like this record, I'm happy for it, but this isn't like a record I'm like going crazy about, because I guess I look at so many different optics. Like, it's a crazy record. Like, to do 20 million on the weekend for an anime movie is good, but that's it. Got anything to say?
Not really. I mean, I still haven't seen it yet.
Bro.
Maybe seen it eventually.
Bro, it's been a week now.
The day of the thing, like movie. They wanted to go see it like early that day, but I was like, nah, bro.
We can't. All right, when you watch it, we'll give a review of it. All right, wait, hold on. Did you listen to DJ Khaled's album?
Man, I think you know the answer to that.
All right, never mind.
Listen to that nigga's album, bro. Hell no.
So on September 18th, JJK season 2 is gonna get some information. Hopefully it's good.
I assume it's probably just gonna be staff or like a
you don't think it would be like studio?
A key visual or something like that. Or what?
Oh, not studio, because it's gonna be Mappa again, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be Mappa again. So to just be the cast list, so some synopsis and a key visual probably. Most likely what it is.
What else we have? Oh, Megan Thee Stallion went as Sailor Moon performing at the Summer Sonic Festival in Tokyo, Japan. She had all business in the front, but had ass in the back. Kind of crazy.
Japanese man was losing their mind.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, yo, man. Meg is not good at cosplay. I'm gonna call
she just be out there, bro. She's
like, yo,
hood cosplays, bro. That's what she be doing.
She does, and she's not good at them. The Todoroki cosplay, she had the scar on the wrong eye. Like, her cosplays is not it, bro. This Sailor Moon cosplay is not it, because Sailor Moon wears a choker. Bro. Yeah, this is just a regular schoolgirl outfit.
Hey, man, she trying. she just there, man. She trying. She vibing.
Like, let me see. What's Sailor Moon? And even in Sailor Moon school uniform, she doesn't look like that though.
Hey man, budget cosplays.
She has the money to do a
I know, but I'm just saying
she could have hired someone to do it.
Like doing the budget cosplay.
I've seen men dress better in the Sailor Moon cosplay.
Hey, you not wrong. I'm just she don't care.
Yo, I'm not the hugest Megan Thee Stallion fan, so I'm gonna shit on her for like 4 seconds. She just cannot cosplay for nothing. anytime I've seen her cosplay, it just has not been accurate. And I'm not one of those anime people to be like, man, that's not accurate. But you are one of the biggest female stars in the world. You gotta do it right every so often. Like, bruh, you have to. That's like when Drake did the Family Feud, and he did something on there as Lil Wayne. It's like, imagine he just wasn't accurate to how Lil Wayne have looked. We would have been like, dog, you're not Lil Wayne. But, you know what I'm saying? She just don't be accurate. That's all I'm saying. She just don't be accurate.
Accurate.
I just need her to be accurate.
Accurate.
This nigga. Anyway, so the Vinland Saga manga is nearing its final chapter. I'm a little upset. I'm not gonna lie.
Pain and sadness, but I can tell we're almost there.
Yeah, it's felt that way for a while.
I gotta read this month's chapter. I haven't read it yet. But.
Oh, it was really a good chapter. I liked it. I'm not gonna lie, your jaw's gonna be on the floor.
Oh Lord. Yeah. So I'm gonna just say that shit for tomorrow, bro. Well,
you're gonna be like, bro, what the fuck? You're just. I'm telling you, it's a really good chapter.
If it's that one dude causing trouble, bro, should just let that. Oh man,
you already know it is. You already know it is.
They just threw that motherfucker off the boat.
You already know.
The boat. Him and his crew. Just throw him off the boat. Nobody would be the wiser. Just kick him off and just keep him moving. Would have been fine. Been perfectly fine.
More anime news. We have 10 days till Stone Ocean at the time of this recording. I believe it's now 6 days till Stone Ocean, something like that.
Yeah, I think it's coming something like that.
But I'm not gonna lie, I am with a lot of JoJo fans where they are saying Netflix has handled this very poorly. I believe that the first part had came out last year around September-ish. I can't remember. Let me look that up. But then the other part had came out around whatchamacallit. It's coming out now. And it's like, bro, Netflix is not trying to handle this correctly at all. Netflix is not trying to do their due diligence. So, I mean, as usual, fuck Netflix for anime. YT, you are currently watching it.
Yeah, at least by the time I catch up, all 6 parts will be out fully in English and Japanese. So there's that.
That's true, yeah. Hold on. We had to take a commercial break. All right, we're back from the commercial break. But yeah, as I was saying, I do hate how Netflix has been handling Stone Ocean. It's like this guy said on here, they had me put the coming soon tag, so it's horrible. But like you said, by the time you catch up, you'll be there. Yeah,
it sucks for everyone that's caught up and waiting, but me, it's just well, at least it'll be out by the time I catch up.
Giants even said that he won't watch it at all because of how much he just doesn't like how they've handled it.
I feel that.
And I don't know. I feel like that's such disrespect because there's a lot of people who actually do like JoJo's, and it's bro, you're just doing this shit so horribly. Why? But
hopefully they don't handle the what's the next part? Steel Ball Run.
Yeah, Johnny said he's not gonna watch that shit at all. Do you want to know when Stone Ocean came out?
The manga?
Nah, the anime.
No, they didn't come out 20. Don't tell me it came out in 2020. Stop.
Nah, bro. So the first 12 episodes came out December 1st of 2021.
Damn, so it's been more than a year since part. That's
that shit is crazy.
That is disgusting.
And then the next will go September 1st. So all the way from December till now, yeah, it's what's the point? Yeah. Why? I don't know. I don't like how Netflix handles a lot of their anime because either one, they leave it on a crazy cliffhanger, or two, they just leave it alone, don't ever come back to it. And this is one of those I felt like they were gonna leave alone, never come back to, because I completely forgot that part 6 was coming out. But hey, man, fuck Netflix for anime. Anyway, wait. Record of Ragnarok was on Netflix, right?
Yep, and I could care less.
Yeah, they get into season 2. Well, they had a season 2 trailer, so
I watch it.
Yeah, we don't care about this.
No, the real hype news.
Did you watch this trailer?
I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
I don't believe
it. Nigga, what?
All right, so tell me about it.
Nigga, she's standing there looking at the thing. There's a big explosion. The person comes down, gives her something, and then it's a montage of shit. What the hell? That's really all there is to it.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot to this Konosuba trailer.
Don't try me. And there's like an OST in the background.
What's this Konosuba?
Don't try me.
This Konosuba continuing art of an explosion of this wonderful world trailer dropped.
About the best character in the show. Let's go.
I'm actually excited for this. Anything Konosuba, I'm a big fan of. So, no, continue the Konosuba love.
Yep. Hopefully we don't 3 coming soon. Hopefully.
There's no confirmed release date on this, right?
I don't think there is.
All right. Well,
if there is, it might not be there. I thought there was.
I don't think there was. I'm gonna click on it and then like the trailer start playing. So I'm just gonna let it. All right. So YT, what do you want to talk about next? We can go to this gaming thing because I've been wanting to talk about this for so long, freaking long.
Wait, I gotta figure out where we starting from.
Nah. There's like 2 videos. I'm just gonna let play for those who have never heard this before. All right, so this is the first one. Oh, hold on. All right.
Is this the new scariest item in Fortnite? So you know how back in season 10, if you heard a mech, you just knew you were dead. Well, years later, we have the Kamehameha Hamaha.
All right, so that's the first video. All right. So if anybody's listening to audio, yeah, that's the first video. Let me find the other one. Hold on. All right, I found the other one.
Let's play this again. New Dragon Ball Mythic in Fortnite 10 times stronger. So we all know the Kamiyamama is over. There's another.
Hold on, YT.
This player tried to Kamehameha me.
All right. So YT, I don't know if you watched those videos I had put in here of the people saying
I figured out what you're playing. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
So, all right. How you want to address this? How do you want to start this?
Bunch of boomers, bro. That's all they really.
It's like 45 different ways. I'm ready to say this.
There's only one way to say it. I don't understand what's so hard about it.
The Kamehameha, as the people on the streets of Fortnite are saying, the Kamehameha, the call me your mama, whatever they say. Hey, bruh. There's only one way to say it. It's the Kamehameha.
Shit,
I don't know when these people just automatically went deaf, because in Fortnite, when you're doing the move, he literally says Kamehameha. Like, so, and I laughed so hard when I heard people say this, bruh. I laughed so hard, but I also thought to myself, yo, is Dragon Ball not popular anymore? Now, YT, how you feel about this?
I think superhero would say otherwise. That's still very popular. It's just that I really believe they're doing that shit for clicks. There's no way they actually said that. There's no way.
Nah, bro.
They for real say that. I refuse to believe that.
So I asked my friend at work, what is Goku's signature move called? And he said the Kamehameha or whatever he had said.
Well, that if that's that same coworker, bro, like, you can't ask.
Nah, it's a different one. That nigga don't fuck with me no more. He don't fuck with me no more.
I can't. I don't know.
He said like the Kamehameha.
My God, there's no way. Nobody said that.
Yeah, bro. That's how he said that at work. I asked him, I was like, hey, what's his signature move called? I was like, not the Spirit Bomb. What's the other one called? He's like, what? The Kamehameha? And I was like, nah. Why are you adding so many? It's the Kamehameha. Kamehameha. So,
how old is this person?
I think he might be 27.
Nah, there's no excuse for that. He just ain't watch it, I guess.
But it makes me think though, like, yo, is Dragon Ball just like, granted, all right, they just did 20 million first week or first weekend. That's fine, cool, whatever, right? But amongst like the casual audience, like, is Dragon Ball just not as popular in anime anymore? Like,
I mean, it is, but it's older. As like the younger generation starts, it'll probably be a little bit less popular unless they go back and watch it.
All right, so a 14-year-old today, what do they know more of? Demon Slayer or Dragon Ball?
Oh, Demon Slayer, because unless they got someone to like had an older sibling or an older friend to put them on to the older stuff, like you ain't gonna catch like a 14-year-old talking about like Cowboy Bebop or some shit like that.
That's also true.
Unless they have someone like an older sibling that put them onto it or something like that.
But I guess that's
or
why.
Or even a parent that like watched that shit, like a younger parent that like watched that shit, then they're not gonna really know.
That's why I had thought, like, I was at work, I was really thinking, like, bro, like, is Dragon Ball low-key not as popular as it once was? like I still do think it's very popular because it, like I said, it did do 20 mil, but I don't think it's the same no more. Like I just don't think it's like that It Factor anime no more. Like it's not that. It's now Demon Slayer. It's now
it is for like a certain like age group, for like the super younger age group. Yeah,
nah. But even people who are
like
just getting into anime,
if you're like 18 and up, then kinda because my coworker's 18. He very much knows about Dragon Ball, like a lot.
But there's people who's just getting into it who don't even know nothing about Dragon Ball. They only know like Demon Slayer, and I keep using Demon Slayer because I feel like that's like the poster child of anime for a lot of people right now, because everybody just loves Demon Slayer, and I can't honestly think of another anime I guess as big as Demon Slayer right now. Maybe JJK, but even then, My Hero and All the Mothers is not touching Demon Slayer right now currently, in my opinion. Somebody can challenge me on that, but I guarantee there's more kids today that know freaking Tanjiro and all of them than they do Goku, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's disgusting to think about.
Like,
honestly, disgusting.
I think the only other older anime that will always stand the test of time is Pokemon, but that's because Pokemon also has a game, and Netflix pushes Pokemon like crazy.
Has like mad different like incarnations of itself. So
yeah, but for some odd reason, I think we're eventually gonna have to look at Dragon Ball. Like, hey, it's not like it's the Godfather.
It'll just be old.
Yeah, it's like, but I even think
like that.
If you mention Dragon Ball to a younger crowd, they don't even think it's cool. They won't think that Kamehameha is like the coolest shit ever. They'll think water style, no breathing or whatever is like fire, or even Naruto.
Well, they're just lost individuals. Nothing you can do about that.
But I think Dragon Ball. I do think Dragon Ball Z will eventually be forgotten. If I'm going to be honest,
it won't be forgotten. It just be an older thing.
I think it's going to be forgotten.
Nah, I don't think that at all.
Hey, bro, it's a lot of these older anime that niggas don't talk about today. You like Cowboy Bebop?
They're older.
Ain't nobody talk about no Cowboy Bebop. What else? What is something
what is there to talk about? It's a great series, perfect series.
Hold on.
Nothing to talk about.
Where's my anime list? There is a lot of anime that people just will eventually forget.
Gundam. About it. It's just
niggas don't. Gundam is super niche.
Well, there's new Gundam shows and shit every
year. But you know
what? Talk about Gundam.
I think what keeps Gundam alive is that they have games.
They have games and they have new. Yeah. There's mad different timelines of Gundam. That's why
I do think. Alive. Hunter's gonna last a second. Code Geass. I do think niggas gonna eventually just be like, all right, what the fuck is a Code Geass? And Code Geass is OD popular.
With the social media era, I don't see that happening. Code Geass is still talked about a lot.
For real? It's not on my timeline.
You barely follow anybody.
Come on, man. I only follow the OnlyFans girls. Let's be honest.
Exactly.
Like, stop. I'm joking.
So how do you know?
I'm joking.
No, he's half joking.
I'm joking. I only follow artists.
What
is another one? I'm trying to find like another one. Nah, I think One Piece will be here forever.
One Piece probably go down as the greatest shonen, so that'll probably be talked about forever.
I don't think Death Note is going anywhere anytime soon.
No, Death Note in the same damn conversation as Code Geass. That ain't going nowhere.
I do think niggas will eventually start talking about Gurren Lagann, but niggas barely talk about it now. It's actually hard to believe
Gurren Lagann is actually pretty old, but Gurren Lagann holds up very well. So,
but I do feel like eventually people will start talking about it.
It's a mech anime, so it's not like.
Oh, Neon Genesis isn't going anywhere. That's here forever.
Nah, that's gonna be forgotten.
You think so?
If Gurren Lagann getting forgotten, then that's just gonna get forgotten.
You think so?
Yeah.
Really?
If we're saying Gurren Lagann will, then yeah.
What about Samurai Champloo?
Yeah. When was the last time you heard somebody talk about that?
But Samurai Champloo was very popular.
It is very popular. It's very good. Same
but
thing.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Bebop, but it's just like something people talk about all the time. Doesn't mean it's not good.
It's true. But I guess the more I just think about it, it does kind of sadden me that shit will eventually.
It's only like a concise, like set amount of episodes where Dragon Ball and like Naruto and shit like that is still to a degree ongoing in a sense.
Like, another one, Bleach. Yo, if I'm gonna call a spade, niggas was not like only hardcore Bleach fans was talking about Bleach though.
Well, because Crunchyroll is murdering the promotion. That's why. It's not Bleach's fault. It's Crunchyroll's fault for not promoting that shit. Like it's Viz and Crunchyroll's fault. It's not Bleach's fault.
Nah, it's not. For sure.
Not like they got just as good. Like Bleach is better than Naruto. I'm gonna call that. I'm gonna keep that 100. I'm gonna stand on that. I don't care what nobody say. Bleach overall as a story is better than Naruto overall as a story.
Oh, what about Magi? I feel like Magi's eventually gonna be on. Well, niggas don't talk about Magi now
because Magi not gonna get. It doesn't ever not gonna ever get a third season and beyond. Its adaptation not gonna be finished.
So all right. So if Dragon Ball Super
talked about,
so if Dragon Ball Super never comes back, how?
It'll come back whenever he finished the thing. Whenever they finish the damn story. Like,
but let's just say, let's just say, all right. So when it comes back, right? You think the younger crowd will watch it?
Yeah.
But like
as a superhero put more like notifications, more eyes on it, I guess. So the younger crowd will watch it, and Toei knows that they will because Toei they keep asking like, yo, when we gonna get some more of that super? Like, can we do some more manga content? And they just could be like, no, like just wait, like we're not there yet.
So do you think in this Dragon Ball Super era, right? Who's going to get more clicks to a younger audience, Demon Slayer or Dragon Ball?
Well, Demon Slayer is the main thing with the younger crowd, so I would say Demon Slayer only because it's not disrespect to Dragon Ball. It's just Demon Slayer is like these kids today's Dragon Ball, so like, I can't really. It's not even really a disrespect to either franchise. But
which franchise is crashing Crunchyroll first? Demon Slayer, Dragon Ball, or what's the other shit I did recently? Attack on Titan. All right, so Demon Slayer, Dragon Ball.
It's between Attack on Titan and Dragon Ball Super if the animes come back.
What about JJK?
Dragon Ball Super might crash it because it's been gone for a little bit. So
I can see that.
Attack on Titans will probably crash it because this is the final part, so that'll probably crash it.
What about JJK?
Fuck no. JJK is not, it's cool. It's just cool. A cool shonen is I don't see more than that. At least season 1, I don't see that much depth to like the story like that. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I enjoyed like early Black Clover more than I did early Jujutsu Kaisen. Some people would probably call me crazy for that, but I'm calling it is what it is.
Oh, and to anybody listening, I love Dragon Ball. It's probably one of my favorite anime. I just thinking about like the grand scheme of maybe this shit is to a younger audience, not that anime anymore. Like I was excited for the Dragon Ball Fortnite collab because I'm starting to get back into Fortnite more.
Well, there you go. That right there, like it'll they're trying to make it stand the test of time by putting in something like Fortnite and be like, but yeah, you're gonna get kids being like, is that Goku from Fortnite? But I mean,
and that's the thing too, right?
Test of time.
I think Giant said that during my stream the other day. He was like, he also thinks that Dragon Ball being Fortnite has done irreversible damage. There are kids who will see. All right, for example, right? What's like a dance in Fortnite? Oh, all right, like the Dougie or something, right? Like the kids today will see someone do that dance and be like, "Oh, that's a Fortnite dance." You know what I'm saying?
That's Fortnite's fault for not giving credit to the actual people who made those dances.
Yeah, or even like, all right, like a character will be in Fortnite, and then kids today will be like, "Oh, like that's X, Y, and Z from Fortnite." Like they don't realize that that's something before Fortnite. Like Dragon Ball has been here way before Fortnite was even a thought. So that's what I'm saying.
Be a way to put it like say like what this is from instead of just putting the skins. I don't know how Fortnite does their thing, but
no, they just add the skins and we'll say like what Dragon Ball X Fortnite or Naruto X Fortnite.
What is this from? Like the franchise that it's from and when it came out. Like,
right? You think these kids are gonna read that?
Man, they just added making it big bold fucking letters.
They just added Patrick Mahomes.
Some people know what Patrick Mahomes is. People watch football.
And they added LeBron.
Everyone knows what LeBron is.
But see, all right, so now
that one girl on TikTok, she don't know who LeBron is. But
you saw they added the Destiny 2 stuff, so they added like Zavala and all of them.
Yeah, because now Destiny got the bag to do stuff like that now.
But nobody knows the characters from Destiny.
Well,
so now
they'll look it up. They'll look up like what they are. Like kids. Nah, the kids are curious, though. They'll Google stuff. Kids use.
Oh no, bro. Kids didn't Google the Goku thing. They just said, "Hey, this is Goku from or this is that character from Fortnite."
Well, we're generalizing like certain.
Nah, you're definitely right.
We're only seeing what we see on like TikTok or Twitter or something like that. Like that's a very small amount. We're generalizing based off a small sample size.
I think if I go ask like my 4-year-old nephew, like who's his character, he's probably gonna say that's the character for Fortnite. But that's because he just doesn't know any
my
better.
brother, he might say the same thing, but like he's smart. He might actually Google what that is. He might.
See, if I ask my 13-year-old nephew, he may know, but at the same time too, he might be like, "Oh, that's the character that was just in Fortnite," which I could bet that he would say before he says, "Oh, that's the guy from Dragon Ball." That's like, don't get me wrong, Goku being in Fortnite is a good and bad thing. I think it did more bad than good.
I don't. It remains to be seen for me. We got.
I guess. Time only tell.
Only time will tell. So
yeah, because all right, so hear me out, right? We go to Anime NYC this year, right? And we see mad kids dressed up as Goku, and we ask, "Yo, man, what show is he from?" And they say, "Nah, it's the guy from Fortnite." Then what do we do?
I feel like that won't happen because they're at an anime convention. If they're old enough to like close to our age, they know where they're at.
All right, let's say they're 16.
16. Even still, they have to know he's from an anime though. Like even still, they would have to at least know where he's from, like to even be in that space and even to put the effort in to do a cosplay. They would have to look up certain shit to even figure out how to do that in the first place. So
what if they just look up the bare minimum? Like they know nothing.
Even the bare minimum to buy a wig, they would have to look up like where he's from and what. Like if you Google Goku like cosplay, it'll say like what thing he's from.
We just saw Meg did that Sailor Moon cosplay, and she don't even look like Sailor Moon.
All right, at least I know.
And
Meg
she's older. She's 25 or 26.
All right, that's the. At least I know. We know. At least we know that she knows where it's from. Bro.
How old is Meg? She looks like a regular Japanese schoolgirl. She's 27.
Yeah, at least we know that she knows where it's from. Like,
yeah,
we know
and she don't. Yeah, she's paying homage for sure.
Did she do the greatest job of the cosplay?
Fuck no.
But at least she knows where it's from. It doesn't even matter if she did the bare minimum or went all out. At least she knows where it's from.
At least she recognizes that. Hey, look.
At that point, you could have the most trash cosplay possible, but as long as you know where it's from, then I can't really say nothing.
All right, so then how you feel about people cosplaying as Luffy in the worst game to come out this year so far, Saints Row?
Who the fuck's doing that? What?
You haven't seen this?
You know what? I don't want to. I just
no way. No way. No way. You haven't seen this.
I don't want.
No
way. If it's
way.
anything to do with that garbage ass Saints Row game, I don't care.
Bro, but the Saints Row game got such great scores. Game Informer 8.5. Look at that greatness right there.
The Game Informer's not.
All right, so how you feeling about this? Press Start gave it a 7.
Who the fuck is that? I don't care.
PC Games N gave it a 7.
I don't care about that.
7 is fair. All right.
No, it's not fair.
International Gaming Network gave it a 6.
Who cares? The game is garbage.
Gameverse gave it a 6.
It's garbage.
Well Played
Everybody
gave it a 5.
Knows it's garbage.
VG247 gave it a 3 out of 5.
Garbage. It's garbage.
Hardcore Gamer gave it a 3 out of 5.
I don't care if you do like it. That game is garbage.
Kind of Funny
Get your money
gave
back.
it a 2 out of 5. BGC gave it a 2 out of 5.
Garbage.
EGM gave it a 2 out of 5.
Garbage.
OC gave it a 65, and Metacritic gave it a 67. Yo, this is the best game this year.
Should have gave it what? Garbage.
This is the best game this year, bro.
Saints Row's been a dead franchise since 4, bro. Oh
this is the best game this year. Yo, tell me a game that's better. What game? Yo,
Spider-Man remastered,
trash.
bro. What the? Oh my gosh, y'all hear this? This
Elden Ring, trash, horrible game right there. This game right here, Saints Row, yo, great game. Honestly, I would buy it if it was free.
Dude, the first Mass Effect that came out in like 2007 is a better game than fucking Saints Row, and I'm talking about the original version.
That's because
even the remastered.
People just want to fuck aliens. That game is trash.
Man, all right, Fox News.
People just want to fuck aliens, yo. The game is trash.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Get your fuck on.
People just... Hey, where was I at? I forgot. I think I was talking to some girl. I think it was at work or something. I don't know. And she said she was at the Mass Effect. So I was like, really? She was like, yeah. So I was like, when you play as a female shepherd? And she said, no, play as a male shepherd. And she was like, yeah, I just like to fuck the guys. I was like, wait, huh?
Hey man, you're free to do what you want.
I was like, hey, I ain't bad, but I've never heard a girl say that they play as male shep to just fuck guys.
You're in what you're into.
But wouldn't you want to play as the female shepherd to fuck guys? No.
You're in what you're into, man. I can't. I'm not gonna judge.
Do you think in Star Wars Jedi Fall or Star Wars Jedi Survivor, which comes out next year, you will be able to fuck people?
What the hell? It's a Star Wars game. They're not gonna do that.
So,
you hear yourself? Do you hear what you're saying?
So how was Ahsoka Princess Leia born? And Luke?
Man, what's the next topic?
That's the next topic. Star Wars Jedi Survival will reportedly release in 2023.
Releasing early 2023. All right, good for that. Gonna be a great game. Love it. Can't wait for it.
What about your other Star Wars game? Another game that you could possibly fuck people in? KOTOR.
They're not gonna do. It's a remake. You can't fuck people in KOTOR. The original KOTOR.
You know?
I know enough because it hasn't ever been mentioned before.
You think this game will come out? Cause I saw a lot of people say they don't think it's gonna come out.
Might come out. It might come out like 4 years from now. So, but it'll come out.
We have more Destiny 2 and Fall Guys. I'm actually excited for this, even though it doesn't come out until September 23rd. But the Fortnite one already came out. Huh?
I'll probably get on there and play that. What's that? Was that Eris? I honestly can't tell who that is. Any of that is.
Then we have PlayStation is dropping a new controller, and honestly, I was watching the trailer. First, it doesn't have a release date, nor does it have a price point. So I was watching the reveal for it.
$200.
It's $200.
I'm saying it's gonna be what?
You think so? How much is the Elite controller or the Pro
Elite
controller?
2 is like $180.
All right, so I can see it being about $2, maybe that.
Unless they drop the price of the Elite 2, but the original Elite was like $140, $150. The Elite 2 was like $180. So
with this controller, like $180. You can basically take it apart. Like with the Pro controller or the Elite controller, you can't take it apart. But in this one, it was showing like if y'all can hear a vacuum tube, my mother decided to vacuum at what is now 9:38 p.m. So I apologize. I need to move out. But anyway, what was I saying before I was rudely interrupted by a vacuum? Yeah, so with this DualSense Edge controller announced at Gamescom, which was this week, you can take this controller apart, you can mix match, do all this other shit with it. It's supposed to be just basically the Pro controller, just PlayStation's version. Me personally, I think this thing looks kind of ugly, but I also don't like the PS5 controller. I think the PS5 controller is really ugly. I think the best controller is the PS2 one, but that's just me.
Yeah, I'm not a PlayStation guy like that, so I don't really have an opinion other than that it'll probably be like $200. Calling it right now.
Y'all gonna stop being loyal to the freaking Xbox, yo. I'm gonna get y'all all off the Xbox one day.
Yeah, we'll be dead. Let me stop.
I see. I'm gonna get everybody off the Xbox. No one's gonna have brand loyalty no more. Somebody asked me, cause I work at Amazon, for those of y'all who don't know. It's like, hey, yo, man, why do you treat this place like that? It's like, I don't owe these niggas shit. What have they done for me except for pay me? Nothing. So fuck them. So that's how I feel about brand loyalty. I'm not loyal to nobody because they haven't done anything to me. Once they start paying me, then I'll be loyal. So fuck PlayStation.
Let's fuck them. That's why.
Dune, for those of y'all who haven't seen the movie, it's about some people being in the sand and more people being in sand. It is getting an open world survivor MMO. You gonna play this?
I don't know. I need to see first.
You don't want to be in the sand?
Depends on how much I'm in the sand.
What if Zendaya is in the sand with you?
All right, I might check it out.
Yeah, you like Zendaya? You think she looks good?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
Mrs.
I don't
Holland?
really think so.
You don't think Mrs. Holland looks good?
Nah, I don't. I never went like Goo Gaga over Zendaya.
She looks good, but like she in that game.
Yeah.
She in that game as an NPC. I'm a come see.
I never went crazy over Zendaya. I always thought like she don't get me wrong, like she's very attractive, but I'm not like how some people say they're about to like smoke Tom Holland for her. Like I've never been that kind of guy.
No, I wouldn't do that.
But you know what I'm talking about though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm not that kind of guy. I do think she's attractive, and if she's in the game, it's not gonna push me to play it. But if she is in the game, yo, hear me out. I think a selling point would be to have her in the trailer, like, hey, yo, introducing the new Dune Awakening, and then all the people out there will go crazy and be like, oh my gosh, yo, Zendaya's gonna be in the game, and then they're gonna go cop. Watch.
Probably.
Yo, let me produce this game.
I don't know about
so as of August 23rd, Twitch partners are no longer have exclusivity requirements. So basically what that means is before this, if you were a partner, you were only allowed to stream strictly on Twitch. You couldn't go nowhere else. You had to just stream on Twitch. And if you did stream anywhere else, you could potentially lose your channel if people found out, right? So what some people did is when they would stream on YouTube, Twitch, anywhere other place, they would tell the Twitch people or the Twitch higher up, say, hey, look, blah blah blah, streaming on YouTube. And then what would happen? They would lose their partner badge, and they would lose anything else that came with being a partner sometimes. So with this, now you can stream anywhere. So you can stream to TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Trovo, etc., 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 right? So that's good because people have been wanting to stream multiple places for a while. A lot of people are leaving Twitch and going other places because they feel like Twitch is kind of dying. In my opinion, I kind of do feel like that because Twitch, you get on there, you'll watch somebody for 0.5 seconds and you're hit with like 20 ads. I hate that shit, to be honest. Then I feel like I have to sub to everybody. Now everybody's getting my $5, you bums. Fuck y'all. Anyway,
came from a real place of anger, yo.
What?
That fuck y'all bums, $5. Like, come on. that was a real place.
Nah, bro, because that's the one thing I do hate about Twitch. And Twitch did say one of the most recent like news things that they were going to be like a little bit more aggressive with ads. And don't get me wrong, they are a little bit more aggressive with them shits. Like 8 ads as soon as I walk into the room is a little crazy, bro. Like that's wild. I hate that. Does that happen to you?
Only not like off on clicking on the channel. It'd be like sometimes mid.
Definitely mid stream. It might happen.
It depends on who it is.
Like
I don't really watch nobody like that. If I do watch somebody that I'm not sub to, like usually people that I know are not gonna do that. Like run some fucking ads like that. Like so.
There's people that I watch that be doing them shit like crazy.
Like the big streamers, I don't watch big streamers, bro.
You know who does that? And I watch. Freaking academics, and I like watching act, but when he does it, it's annoying because he'll be talking about something like really important that you might want to hear, but it's like, yeah, so welcome to the new Photoshop update, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I don't want to see this shit for the 13th time. I want to go on to something else. Like, yeah, here with this new Photoshop, or it's the Billie Eilish Photoshop thing. I'll be like, bro, I'm tired of this shit. So this is good. I do think more people will eventually leave Twitch though and go to YouTube. I don't think niggas are going to Facebook, if I'm going to be honest. Because Gothalion just left. So, he came back to Twitch.
Real option.
Yeah, so I think he's going to stay between YouTube and Twitch. I feel like that's the only, like, out or places for a lot of people right now. Streaming-wise. Because Myth just left. And that kind of hurt my soul. A lot of people leaving Twitch. So, I can see a lot of people doing the dual streaming. If they see one platform doing bigger than the other, I can see them mainly focusing on that one, or like they say, you're not supposed to keep all your eggs in one basket. So I can also see people doing both and reaping the benefits of both, getting paid double. So I mean, hey, get your coins. But in more Amazon news, well, actually we have 2 things for Amazon. The first thing is the electric game control feature that is being mentioned by the Dead Island website allows people to use voice controls to interact with their game. And Dead Island 2 was announced. I never played Dead Island 1. Did you play Dead Island 1?
Yep. Not playing the second one. Fuck you too.
So
fuck you. I'm not playing the second one. I just don't care enough anymore. Like that was so long ago.
That was a grip ago. I mean, it's coming out when
like February 3rd. The night that game came out. Like that was so long ago.
So I could care less about Dead Island, but I mean the game control thing is cool. I wonder what other games will be featured in, especially too because Amazon's about to acquire EA. It's not imminent, it's not anytime soon, but they're in talks about buying it. So if Amazon does buy EA, I wonder how that spectrum looks for EA's Game Pass with Microsoft. I wonder how that will eventually look. I wonder, because EA has a lot of games on Game Pass currently, right? YT? They fall asleep?
Sorry. I thought that was a statement, not a question. My bad.
No, that's it.
Say it again.
Because I don't be on Game Pass as much, but does EA have a lot of games on Game Pass?
Well, they either have it on Game Pass or they'll have it on like the EA thing. But I would have to go on and look to see. I'm not even entirely sure. So I can't remember the last time I actually looked at the Game Pass, unless it's something like I was looking for. So I couldn't tell you.
Well,
What's
that was
next?
Amazon buying shit. We have the Outlast beta. Hear about this? You played Outlast before?
Were we over somebody's house one time and we played it once?
I know I played. I know I streamed it once before I started really streaming it. Yeah.
I mean, I like watching people play it. I'm probably not gonna play it myself. So
4-player co-op. Look, we can play it. Look, it's me, you, and Melly K. Y'all Dizzy, Shadow Blast. Look, there we go. 4.
We'll see. Probably horror games are my thing.
They have this Part Beyond game. I just added. I will say I was excited for this game though. Liza P gameplay trailer looked fire, bro. I'm excited for this game.
I watched that and I was just like, Like it looks interesting, but I was just like, I don't know.
I am excited.
Maybe I gotta watch it again.
Yeah, when you watch it again, I'm excited for this. This game looks fun.
I watched it. I was like, it looks. I don't know. The setting don't do it for me.
What? Nah, this looks fire, bro. I'm excited for this. Same way I'm excited for this Sonic game.
The combat looked cool, but the setting and just
you don't like it.
The setting ain't really do it for me. The combat looks cool. I can't deny that, but like I don't know. Yeah, the setting didn't. I was like, oh okay.
What would get you to like it?
I don't know. It's a different setting. That's literally the setting. Literally the setting.
Oh man. Yeah. All right. So are you excited for the Sonic game?
I'm indifferent.
I'm kind of excited because I hate Sonic games, but
it got 1 million views.
This also looks like a game I'll actually play. Because they say it's supposed to be different from all the Sonic games. It's supposed to be open world, and you can do all this other stuff. So I'm excited to play it.
If it's like that, like something like kind of new, then I guess.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna give it a try.
You and Shadow Blast definitely gonna be playing this.
I don't like Sonic games at all. Like I've uninstalled every Sonic game I bought. I'm willing to try this out though, and people will think that I'm gonna install this. I'm gonna prove them wrong. I'm gonna play it.
Yeah, Shadow definitely gonna play this. This is right up his alley.
Didn't they have this Wired song game? This game looks tough. It's like mad people that make like one of those big games are making it. Like I think it was Dragon Age, Skyrim, and a few other of those type of games, like medieval world type of games or whatever. And they're making this, and this game looks really dope, and I'm actually excited to play this.
I might check it out. I don't think I didn't watch a lot of the Gamescom stuff like that one. I watched the Liza P is what it's called. Yeah, I watched that. I didn't watch this one, so I might have to check this out later on and see how I feel about it.
And there was a Forspoken 10-minute gameplay trailer. I was skimming through this. Forspoken hasn't really looked like a game I'm interested in. I mean, I'll probably buy it just to buy it and play it, but I'm not too into this game. I don't know. It doesn't really do it for me. Thoughts, opinions? YT? No. All right, moving on.
Like I said, I didn't really watch. I didn't really watch any of the Gamescom stuff. So like, I'd have to check this out later.
All right, so
honestly, forgot the Gamescom stuff happened. To be honest with you, other than a select few things. Oh gosh. Like it just because I was like mad early or something, and I just kind of went by. I was like, oh shit, well, that happened.
So then how you feel about Sony raising the price of the PS5 across all the major markets outside of the US by 20%?
Well, not my market, not my prop. No, I'm playing. That's not my that I don't know. That's a little fucked up, I guess. I don't know why they felt the need to do that. Well, you know, that's one of their most successful things that they still have, that they gotta make sure they get that money in.
And for those who want to know the the increase of price, what was this? It is yo, my mom's going crazy on that vacuum, like dog. Yo, if anybody can hear that, I apologize. So increase for the Ultra HD Blu-ray disc drive is 550 euros, and the digital is 450 euros. For I don't know what the euro shit is. This is in Europe. For the UK, it's 479, 389 for the digital, and then the disc drive, and then the digital. In Japan, it's 60k yen, and for the other ones, 49k yen. For was it China? It's 4,000 yuan. Is that what this currency is? Yuan. All right, and then for the digital one, it's 3.5 yuan. Canada is 649, and for the other one, it's 519. Mexico, MXN.
Pesos? Let me stop.
I don't know, but it's 15K for the Blu-ray, 12.5 for the other one. And Australia, it's 799 and 650. So I mean, it's a big jump in price. 20% is pretty big. They said they were doing it because of inflation. So basically, because the dollar is so powerful now, this is why they won't do it in America. But because the dollar isn't, or the dollar isn't as powerful around the world, they were like, nah, we gotta bring it up. A lot of people are saying that it could possibly happen in America. I don't know.
Doubt it.
Yeah, because the dollar is the most powerful currency in the world right now. Which is kind of crazy because it's the first time it happened in the past 20 years. So the last time the dollar was powerful when I was 6. This is kind of crazy.
Rich, bitch.
Yeah, well, that is kind of crazy, bro. It is kind of crazy. But Microsoft said, hey, yo, we're not doing that. We don't have a plan. The Xbox Series X and S will be sold at the same price it's been sold at. Fuck you, PlayStation. And that's why a lot of people were like speculating why it wouldn't, Xbox wouldn't increase its price around the world. And they were saying because the Xbox doesn't sell well around the world, only sells well in America. Which I guess is kind of true because it's an American console, and I know Japan doesn't really buy Xbox like that. I don't know about the rest of the world, so yeah.
That makes sense, but either way, it's glad to know that they're at least not going to increase their prices.
Yeah, I mean they have the Game Pass, so what's the point of increasing the price? I don't know how many the Game Pass subscribers they have.
Any losses they would get from not selling the consoles, they just make them back in the Game Pass.
Game Pass, yeah. Then we have Dark Souls 3 online features are now live on PC. So, for those of y'all who don't know, the PC Dark Souls was down for a while because people was hacking into that shit. And they were hacking into your PCs and they were doing so much stuff. So, From Software was like, hey man, we gotta shut this shit down. And that's what they did. They shut it down for all the other Dark Souls games because they was like, yo, we can't have like our customers buying this shit and then getting their PCs tampered with. So they shut the servers down. They had to find a way to fix it. And I believe this actually happened in February. So what is that? 6 months ago? So it took them 6 months to, get everything together to turn the features back online. So it's good because now people who play Dark Souls 3 heavily, which a lot of people do, and I actually do prefer Dark Souls 3 over Elden Ring because of the replayability. Y'all can go back to playing this shit online. So congrats.
Yo, congrats to them.
Then final gaming news, Sony is set to introduce Discord voice chat on PlayStation platforms in the coming months. I know Xbox said the same thing, and I'm actually happy that everybody is moving to Discord because parties on both consoles are trash. Everybody should just join Discord. I don't get why people are so against joining Discord. Y'all should all just join Discord. Fuck y'all who don't want to join Discord.
I agree.
Are you going to sleep?
Am I going to sleep?
Yes.
I'm a little tired, but no.
All right.
Let me sit up.
We're gonna speed run through them TV and movies because there's a lot of stuff.
There's some shit I can't speed run through, but yeah, there's.
So here we go. The greatest Twitter account on the planet.
We're speed running that. All right. So breaking Codename Kids Next Door is scheduled to return
get out of here. Get out of here.
December 5th, bro.
Oh my god.
I'm glad Codename Kids Next Door coming back. Chowder, I'm indifferent on, but that's
Yo,
funny moments. K&D, I love that shit, man. I really do. So I'm really glad that at least Warner Brothers Discovery, whatever the hell, doing something right. At least bringing that back. But yeah, I like that.
We're just gonna skip over the greatest Twitter account of all time.
The first look of the Last of Us series came out. I never played that, but I did kind of want to. But like, from what I understand, the fans are like really happy about everything. What?
Hey.
What? I'm not covering that account.
So the greatest Twitter account of all time.
You on your own on this one. I'm not covering
that Marvel's at Disney D23 Marvel Studios will announce, all right, if any of this comes true, you gotta come on here and apologize to the greatest Twitter account of all time.
No, because half of that's just guessing.
The cast and director of Fantastic Four was one, the cast of Thunderbolts, the Wonder Man series, the project dedicated to Nova, the Halloween special, Shang-Chi 2, Deadpool 3, and Armor Wars, they said will be announced. Now,
half of that is guessing and half of that's just logic. The Fantastic Four thing is just logic because it comes out in 2 years. Why?
Hey, but you said that this account wouldn't say it.
No, they don't talk about anything legit. They always get their shit from other people, or they just guess and happen to be right. Or
well, their guesses be right. So this is the greatest Twitter account until other first.
No, it's not. If you guess and get it right, you skip. Like, oh my gosh.
This is the greatest Twitter account.
When Punisher shows up in Daredevil again, I want an apology.
All right, this is the greatest Twitter account. That's all I know. No, now, as for this Kids Next Door chatter thing, I am excited about this. I didn't get to say nothing. You sped through it. You sped through it. You sped through it. Nah, bro, you gonna appreciate this Twitter account. This is the GOAT. No,
it's trash.
Nah, this is the GOAT account right here.
That account, bro.
Oh man, yo, they have so many followers. You can't report them.
I don't give a damn.
Nah, bro. All right, so then.
Get niggas on the dark web to report that.
Wait, all right, we gotta find the balance again. So Chatter and Kids Next Door is scheduled to return. Man, fuck it, man. I'm excited for this though, even though I don't watch Cartoon Network. The Last of Us series, this actually did look dope because it kind of followed the trailers and some of the gameplay from it. They made my boy look nice in this. What's his name? Pablo Escobar? Nah, for real.
That's just racist.
What's his name? His name is Pablo something.
My God.
What's his name?
Oh my God.
His name is Pedro Pascal. There we go.
Oh my God. You didn't even get his name right, bro.
Hey, I was close enough.
Y'all heard that, man? Y'all caught this man in 4K.
Yo, shout out Pedro
audio. Y'all heard that, man.
Hey, and
don't disrespect.
I'm joking.
Don't disrespect Grogu's dad, bro. How dare you?
Nah. Pedro Pascal is him. He's a really good actor. I do respect him though. I just couldn't think of his name at the moment.
Racist.
I just couldn't think of his name. But nah, this trailer did look dope. The screenshots, the comparison, all that stuff from the trailer to the game did look dope. All right, you can cover this one because you like the One Piece live action thing.
Oh yeah, I can't say his name, so I'm not even gonna try. But if you look up who was cast as Lucky Roo, one of the red-haired pirates in the One Piece live action, yeah, I like the casting. I can't say his name, but I think he fits it really nice for like the live action adaptation. There's other cast announcements, but there's so many of them that I just put that one because I like the casting. The most recent one that is Nathan Castle has been cast as Kiyoshiro, which is Zoro's teacher, Zoro and his friend's childhood teacher, swordsman teacher. Then here's the Rashad Mayweather has been cast as Patty, one of the chefs from Verity.
Hey, where did you get all these notes from?
They're really because I'm scrolling through the Twitter account right now.
So how do we know this Twitter account's not fake?
Because it's actually real and has real clips.
It has 2,000 followers. I don't think it's real. Man, that's not enough followers.
Anyways, the One Piece principal filming for the first season has finished, so they're either in post production and probably be some reshoots here and there. I expect it because Emily Rudd, who plays Nami, posted an Instagram post. And the guy who plays Sanji also made a post on Instagram. I can't find it. I can't remember his name right now, so I apologize.
Taz Skyler?
Is that? Yes, Taz Skyler. Yeah. Yes, that's his name. Sven Ryok is playing Kabaji, one of the I think that's one of who is that? One of Zoro's friends, the two guys. Is that him? I don't know. I can't remember. I remember his face, but yeah. The Tamir Bujak is playing the one dude that was bragging in Shanks' face about having an 8 million berry bounty, the bandit dude. And then there's a bunch of casting news. Oh, Grant Ross is playing Genzo, the one with the hat, the spinner hat from Nami's village. So that's nice. I think that's good casting.
Steve Mark.
Steve Mark is playing Yasop. Yasop and Usopp have been cast pretty perfectly, so no complaints there. A bunch of other casting. The directors, Usopp's mom. I like they just went with another black woman for Usopp's mom. That's pretty nice. Yeah. Shantae Granger. Playing Usopp's mom.
Was Usopp in
his dad is black, but his mom is looks pretty white. And so. Jenna Galloway is playing Bellamere. Sonia Belosva is the composer. I haven't looked up what she's done, but I will later on. And there's other cast announcements, but that's all the major ones. aside from like the side characters and not the main cast, because there's a lot of side characters. But yep, that's it. And this is a real account, so I don't want to hear your bullshit.
It's a fake account. Don't believe him.
Nope.
So is this account real? Discussing film?
I'm gonna drop kick this man through this mic, bro.
So they said that Thor: Love and Thunder
will be coming to Disney Plus on September. Yes, I'm cutting you off. Yes, it will be coming to Disney Plus on September 8th. Well, that'll be the first time that I watch it on September 8th because I still haven't seen it yet.
You haven't?
No, I just
no way. Really?
I haven't seen it. Yeah,
you're lying. For real?
I'm not lying. I watched it on September 8th.
All right. I will say,
what?
Yo, I think I'm gonna start to love the MCU again. I actually like She-Hulk.
She-Hulk getting you. See, I told this man.
No, but I said it last week. I like She-Hulk.
I told you before when you was like, nah, man, it don't look good. I was like,
it didn't look good, and it still doesn't look good.
I don't know what people were talking about. People were capping. What are y'all looking at?
That show, like, looks visualized. That show looks trash. But I think because the show looks so bad, it makes up in a lot of other areas. So, like, her.
I don't think the show looks bad at all. That first episode looked really good.
Nah, that shit was ass. That shit was
what the hell? I don't know, man. I don't know what people are looking at, bro.
I think. Episode fine. What's the girl's name that plays She-Hulk?
I forgot her name, to be honest.
She's a good casting for She-Hulk, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, I like her.
And you know what's too? I see. All right, I hate this phase. I think this phase is trash, right? But I like this phase because I think that they're making they're giving them like their female characters something. I think the problem with Marvel before. Hold on one sec. Mm-hmm. I think her name is Tatiana Maslany. I think
it is Tatiana. Yeah.
So I the problem that I had with the previous phases is that they didn't really build up the female cast like that, and I think with this phase they're doing a really good job of building up the female cast. You know, Miss Marvel was really good and dope. I did like that. And then in Moon Knight, I liked the girl character. I don't know her name at all in Moon Knight. Granted, she was a little annoying at times, but I did like her a little bit. I don't like Jane in Thor: Love and Thunder, but you haven't seen it yet, so I'm not gonna say why. But I do like She-Hulk a lot. I feel like when Marvel focuses just solely on the girls, they excel. But when they make the girls the background characters, they're not really doing it justice. The exceptions to the rule of what I just said will be Captain Marvel, because I feel like she was there, but I feel like Brie Larson was just. I don't know, man. I don't know.
She had a trash script, bro. That ain't her fault.
Yeah, like it seems like in other stuff,
she was working with the bare minimum of scraps.
Other stuff, Brie Larson is a really good actress.
She's a good actor, but there's no excuse to how they wrote that movie for her. So I'm glad that people are now working are now writing that second movie.
So, and I hope that Brie Larson in the Marvels, right?
Yeah, the Marvels. I
hope that in that she does good. Even what's her name? America Chavez and Doctor Strange, I felt like did her thing. Like she did really.
One of my favorite parts of Doctor Strange.
So I do like that part of the phase so far. They're doing a really good job of the female characters. Because I'm not gonna lie, that female fighting scene, I guess the female fighting scene in the Endgame. At first, I really did like. And then when I really sat back and thought about it, I was like, I think this honestly might be one of the worst parts of the movie because one, you're not really like, those female characters, in my opinion, weren't really like built up. They just have that moment, and it's just a really hype moment to, pander, in my opinion. Nobody has to agree with me, but it's just pandering to an audience. So when you really look at that scene, it's like, nah, bro, like, y'all haven't really done anything to like show why y'all should collab like this versus like Thor, Iron Man, and Captain America. Like that scene of them like just getting up all together is hype because it's like they built up those three characters so much. So now that they're focusing on building up these characters this time around, I think they've learned from their mistakes and they're doing a really good job at it so far. So kudos to them. That was my mini yeah. So
where we at now?
Oh, yo, I'm gonna give Tom Holland another chance. I'm gonna give him another chance. I feel like I was too hard on him.
Yeah, you were. I really don't know what the hell you be talking about half the time when it comes to Tom Holland.
I
bro.
feel like I just think that when Tom was first announced as thing and people were crazy about him, I just wasn't really one of them people who were gonna go crazy. I kind of need to see something first, and now I think I'm gonna give him another chance. I think I'm gonna go back and watch the 3 Spider-Man movies, because I think in any movie that he's in with other people, he's really good. But I'm gonna go back and watch the 3 Spider-Man movies and come back one day and say how I feel about them. Until then, he's growing on me a little bit. He's growing on me.
All right.
So
progress, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo,
progress.
look at that, man. Look at that. I'm putting my Marvel shades back on. I'm putting them back on. I only have one. I have a monocle on right now. All right.
All right, we're moving on now. You said monocle. We're moving on to the next stuff. Boys season premiere is titled Department of Dirty Tricks. So I guess they're writing the script and about to be filming sometime, maybe this year or beginning of next year.
I think they started filming. I don't know.
Oh, did they start filming? Oh, well, there you go. So yeah, we'll see what happens in season 4. That's all I really got on that.
You want to cover? All right, Pinocchio first look, a live action
remake. Could
care less. All right, here we go. Here, I know you want to talk about it. Here we go. This is your time to shine. This is your time.
Cape Crusader is no longer moving forward at HBO Max. Now, I need to give perspective on like who is working on this series. So, Matt Reeves, who made the most recent Batman movie and is working on its spin-offs as well, and is writing the Batman 2. Bruce
they
Timm,
said the writing for the Batman 2 stopped.
No, it said it started. They're just
they started back up.
The early stages of it. It's not like completely greenlit yet, but they're writing it. Him and like somebody else. The Bruce Timm, who was, if you know, Batman the animated series, Justice League Unlimited, Superman the animated series, even Static Shock. Like he was in charge of all of that, all those shows that connected to each other back in the day. Like that was all him. And even there's been some recent stuff he's done too that has still connected to that universe, like movies and comics and stuff too. So he's working on it. And J.J. Abrams was also producing it. So you're telling me it's basically, for anybody who's seen Batman the animated series, you know, it was going to be that, but even more, because they could do a lot more now that they couldn't do back in the 90s. So just think about how much that would have like killed on the streaming service on HBO Max. I've never seen a company fumble so hard in like the span of a week and a half. Like words do not do it justice. And then like apparently now it's being shopped around other streaming services, mainly like Hulu, Netflix. Hulu needs to come through, bro, because if it's on Hulu, that shit is fire, and then it'll be streamed on Disney Plus overseas, which is what I think about.
Why would Hulu save it when Hulu is part of Disney?
That's what I'm saying. Hulu would have it. It's because the show is like, it's not like the Batgirl situation. It's being shopped around other streaming services because they're like so deep in production already.
Would it be better on Apple TV though?
Any streaming service could take it. No, hell no. It'd be best on streaming service.
But Apple TV Plus is a streaming service.
Fuck Apple TV. Hell no.
Oh my god.
Even though they're gonna probably put up a grip, but Hulu need to come through, bro. Hulu need to come through so we can have Batman on Disney Plus. Just because.
I don't.
For the memes.
I personally
it's
think
not gonna be on Disney Plus. It'll be on Disney Plus overseas, but it'll be on Hulu over here. So I just need Hulu to come through. I don't gotta get another streaming service.
I think you should go on Apple TV Plus.
Hell no, I don't want another streaming service. Just go on Hulu or Netflix. I don't
but
think
Apple
Netflix
TV Plus is fine.
I don't want another streaming service. Just go on one I already got.
No, just trap out the bandwidth.
No, I mean yeah, but I would rather not have to. Just go on a fucking regular streaming service.
I don't have any streaming services. I just trap out the bandwidth.
Well, yeah, not everybody trap.
Well, never mind. I have Crunchyroll, but that's really it. When people ask, "Yo, man, can I use a Netflix account?" I'll be like, "I don't have Netflix." Yo, how do you watch stuff? Don't worry about that. Yo, man, like I don't have. I have Crunchyroll and Disney Plus, but other than that, I don't have like all that other shit. I don't care for it.
Man, I can use it, but I just rather not.
I'm gonna use that. I don't. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna use it.
If I have to, I'm gonna use it. But I just rather not have to.
I'm gonna use it. But even if it was on Apple TV Plus, I don't think I would really. I wouldn't be that upset because there's a lot of good stuff on Apple TV Plus. It's just you don't hear about it.
Exactly.
I think they
I don't
need
want
this though.
Batman to get lost on there. That's what I'm saying. At least on Hulu, I know that shit will get some clout. Like it'll be out there getting promoted.
I do
even
think
on Netflix,
that
it'll get out there being promoted.
I'd rather be on Apple TV Plus before Netflix.
So I'd rather be on anything other than Netflix. But like if like worst comes to worst, like you know,
I think that if it's on Apple TV Plus, right, that will be the thing that will get people to go there. Like when you get a new iPhone, they say, hey, look, we'll give you like 3 months or a year of Apple TV Plus for free before you have to subscribe to it, right? And I think I tried that out, but I never like went on and like used it myself because there wasn't nothing on there that I wanted. And I think it was so new. I think if they get this and maybe something else, like this Gumball show that HBO Max isn't having come there anymore, I think if they get those two things, then you have two things that people may want to see. But I feel like they need one more big thing. And what else isn't coming there anymore that we have put in here? It's something else that's not going there no more.
There's something else.
What was it? Let's see. Damn, what was it? It was something else. Regardless, though, I feel like they need.
Yeah, I can't remember.
They need one more big thing to go over there, and then I feel like people will go over there and be like, all right, you know what, you got it. Like, we'll get this shit. But until then, yeah. I guess Hulu. I'd rather just see it on Apple TV Plus. I can see it going there though.
Hulu for the win, please.
Nah, I can see it going there.
Hulu for the win, please.
So yeah, I said the Gumball show isn't going there no more, so it's probably gonna go other places.
We are skipping the next post.
What's the next post? I'm not skipping the next post.
I'm not reading that.
Hey yo, MCU source D23 fantastic forecast September 9th. That's next or 2 weeks from now. Let's go.
I want you to know if even one of these things doesn't come true, I'm being ignorant the next episode we get.
Oh man, so, nah, come on, bro.
I just want you to know.
Nah, these things are gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Believe, y'all believe.
No, we're not.
So more Warner Bros. News. I feel like in the TV/movie section of this, we have a lot of like Warner Bros. News, but that's because Warner Bros. Has been wilding out. But it says Warner Bros. Discovery lost $2.39 billion. That's with a capital B. Oh man, yeah. They'll be alright. We talked about the Cape Crusader stuff. How you feel about this? This is your Halloween stuff. You like this stuff?
What?
Halloween Ends will now release in theaters and on Peacock same day on October 14th.
Oh yeah, it's perfect.
You're a big Halloween fan? I've never watched these movies.
And you're not living.
I'm not really a scary movie thriller kind of guy.
This is thrillers. Can we take a short commercial break?
All right, yo. All right, we're back at it. All right, we're back at it. So
we
was
back.
on Halloween, right?
Yes, we were.
All right, so you said you was hyped for this, right?
I am. The last one was pretty good. Probably the most violent Halloween movie there's ever been. Had some funny kills. Probably the funniest kill I've ever seen in a horror movie. But and I'm looking forward to see how the story ends.
I'm not. Yeah, like I said, I've never watched any of these Halloween movies.
All you really need to do is watch the original one and then this one and the one before it.
What was the one that came out? Whatever year that was that you was excited about.
That's
2018. Oh, okay.
Yeah, just watch that. To watch the original, watch that one, and then Halloween, or Halloween Kills, and then Halloween Ends. Four movies. And that's the true timeline. Once
again, I apologize to everybody that hear this vacuum in the background. I don't know how somebody vacuums at what time is it now? 10:15.
10:15.
Like how? I don't know how. I clearly said I have something I'm doing. So I mean, yeah, I think it's time to move out. It's time to move out. Anyway, the writing process for Batman 2, you said they continue doing it, right?
Yeah, because I mean, he signed an overall first look deal with them, so like he's
Matt Reeves.
Yeah, so there's obviously gonna happen. So I'm not even worried if they haven't started yet. It's gonna happen. They empowered him to like anything in the DC franchise. He basically there's nothing off limits that he doesn't want to do in the Batman universe and any universe. He can do anything he wants. So not worried about it. It'll happen. But
I'm going to skip over this only because it's Warner Bros. News right under it that reportedly Warner Bros. Is reportedly delaying. Am I saying that correctly? Am I dumb?
No, reportedly. No,
reportedly delaying certain films to 2023 as they only have enough cash to release 2 major films this year.
So Sam, I've never seen a company fumble so hard. In
Yo,
like
that's I want to know what happened to Warner Bros. Man. Wait, what? So what's gonna happen to multiverses?
I don't know.
Yo,
hopefully it'll be alright.
Oh my gosh,
I think it'll be alright.
I'm knocking on marble that nothing happens to multiverses, yo. I would be so hurt if that game gets screwed over.
Oh yeah, hopefully it'll be alright.
I am knocking on marble that game is okay. I would be distraught if I ever saw that multiverses servers are now shutting down. I would be livid. Man, prayers for multiverses.
It'll be alright.
Nah, prayers for multiverses. Let's hope that this game is okay. Let's hope that enough people are playing the game now that the game will be okay. So prayers for multiverses. I pray that this game is okay. If anything happens to it, fuck Warner Bros. and good news though. Positive news. The Dragon Prince season 4 a poster has been released. And it does look kind of fire. It looks like the little boy's dragon has now grew up. What's his boy's name again? Ezrin?
Yeah.
That's him now? He's grown up?
Yep, looking like his dad.
Grown up? Long hair? No, long nappy hair? Has his little dragon?
Looking older.
Looking dope. I'm actually excited for this. I am excited for this.
I can't wait.
So when this drops, yeah, we're in there. We might have to take like a week off to watch all the episodes.
Yep.
And then come back with a review. So trust and believe, I'm excited for this. This is your thing right here. This is your thing.
The final 3 episodes of Andor season 2 will take place 5 days before the events of Rogue One. I love to see it because that way, just like how Rogue One led into A New Hope seamlessly, same thing. We watched the show that leads into Rogue One, then Rogue One leads into A New Hope, and it's like a seamless transition. You could literally probably edit. It'll probably be where you can edit like all 3 of them things together, and it'll just be like one big ass movie, like some Snyder Cut shit, which I love to see. Love to see it. It's perfect. I have nothing. No complaints. Only great things. Oh, this my shit too. The Boys cast Jeffrey Dean Morgan in season 4. You know, I kind of figured that was gonna happen eventually because for those who haven't watched Supernatural, best CW show, the creator of The Boys also created Supernatural and worked on the first 5 seasons. Also gave some input in like the later seasons. And Jensen Ackles was also one of the main brothers on Supernatural, like 2 of the main characters. And Jeffrey Dean Morgan played their dad. So it was only a matter of time if they got one of them in there. That I'm not surprised if even the other brother gets cast in The Boys at some point in time. Mm-hmm. So it was only a matter of time until Jeffrey Dean Morgan came in there. So happy to see it. He says it's a reoccurring role, so he'll be in there for a minute. So we'll see if Jensen Ackles comes back as Soldier Boy. So I was honestly expecting. I'm surprised it didn't happen this season. Yep.
Nah, bro, you got one more thing because I don't know nothing about Stranger Things.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, the final season of Stranger Things will have 8 episodes. I expect each episode to be like an hour and a half long, and that's it.
Yeah,
so basically how it was this season. Basically how it was this season. So that means they're probably focusing more on the core group than adding new characters. Hopefully, so love to see it. So love that, and I guess you can take this. You can take the next one.
Oh, I had to mute myself because my mom just does not know how to relax on.
Okay, I got you. Dan Lin is supposedly the new DC, is being coined as DC's Kevin Feige. Supposedly, that's what they're calling him. He produced like all the Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock films, the Lego Movie, Lego Batman movie, the 2019 Aladdin, both It Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, Godzilla vs. Kong, and the 2023 Haunted Mansion that's coming out. So that's a pretty solid track record. I don't know how much he knows about like overall like DC and everything like that, but let me see, is he being the one to helm DC? Yeah, he's taking head of DC films. So we'll see. I mean, the Lego Movie and Lego Batman, Godzilla vs. Kong, the RDJ movie, the RDJ Sherlock movies, and the 2019 Aladdin, and both It movies are pretty fucking pretty stacked credentials for someone like that. So I mean, clearly he knows what he's doing. He's putting out hits. So
that 2019 Aladdin different.
Only time will tell. Yeah, that 2019 Aladdin was a hit. So only time will tell.
A lot. I like that. I like the Lego Batman. Godzilla vs. Kong was dope.
The first It was good. It 2 was just okay.
Oh, the OG Lego movie is fire.
Yeah, Lego movie was good. I've never seen the RDJ Sherlock movies, but I heard that was good. Supposedly a third one coming out sometime.
Hey man, if it got a sequel, it was good enough.
Yeah.
Yo, you got mad Star Wars news. Where you getting this stuff from?
This my shit. Actual insiders and scoopers instead of these bot accounts. Let me get my shit off. Hold on. Looks like most likely Sabine will be appearing in Mandalorian season 3 to segue into the Ahsoka series.
I'm actually
and I also expect Ahsoka to appear in Mandalorian season 3. So I'm not surprised at all. Like I almost figured this would happen because there's way more Mandalorians in season 3 based on what I've seen from the leaked trailers from Star Wars Celebration that happened. Fuck them for not broadcasting the trailers in the first place, not streaming the panels, but it's ridiculous. But yeah, I'm not surprised at all. I honestly expect it. She's a perfect casting as Sabine, even though I wish Tia Sakar, her voice actor, could have got a chance, but it was still she's like, I mean, she looks exactly like her. I really can't complain. Like even like the images of her, like they recreated the end of Rebels where they're looking at the painting and Ahsoka shows up. They recreated that scene in live action. I mean, like it looks like as close to a 1-to-1 as you can get as like from animation to a live action adaptation. So I got no complaints. So I fully expect it, unless some really last minute changes happen, which they have happened because people thought like I don't know how many people were gonna show up in that Boba Fett finale. That didn't happen. So things could change, but I fully expect her to be in season 3, her and Ahsoka as well. All right, you got this next one.
No, I hope that we never have to talk about Ezra Miller ever again.
I mean, we eventually will because they like.
Nah, man. Nah.
Did I put the most recent?
The most recent. I put it in here. I did. I put it in here. I put it in here.
All right, I've never been so sick of my.
So it says Ezra Miller recently met with the Warner Bros. Film chairs Michael D. Luca and Pam Abedi to apologize for bringing negative I ain't fucking cracked out right now. I'm fucking tired. For bringing negative attention to the Flash and to discuss how to stay on course going forward. Yo, just don't ever hire this nigga again.
Can he get arrested, bro? Like
I cannot wait until like the 2020 or whatever that shit is comes out for Ezra Miller. Just they do some freaking I don't know some documentary on Ezra Miller just being some fucking crackhead after the release of the Superman Batman movie and the Justice League movie. This dude was on crack. There's something wrong with him. And they just keep bringing him back. And I guess that movie had to be that good because they said that it had the highest scores of a test screening since the Dark Knight trilogy.
Somebody's capping. There's no way in hell that movie is that good. I refuse to believe. Like who was in that test audience, bro? I refuse to believe.
I just need to know
what is in that movie.
That movie has to be like
that better be the top 5 greatest comic book movie of all time for them to be doing all this bullshit and to still just not pull the plug on it. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like they let Batgirl go, they let Supergirl go, they let so many Warner Bros. DC movies go, but they never said anything about this one. They said, "Hey, look, this one is one of them." It seems like, and bruh, it has to be that good. There's no way. There's no way. There is no possible way.
Even if it is, like, how are we gonna rank that because like of Ezra Miller now? Even if it is that good, it's gonna be tarnished forever.
Well, it's the same way you rank R. Kelly. That nigga is probably one of the greatest musicians of all time, but
can't play any of his songs no more.
I'm not playing his music.
I'm not putting on I Believe I Could Fly.
I'm not playing any of that stuff.
I can't even watch Space Jam no more without I can't even enjoy the original Space Jam anymore.
His pen game was different, but I mean
about them little girls he got locked up in them hotels, bro.
It's like even with this one, it's like a part of me does want to watch this, but I mean, I need,
like, to see it just to know like what the hell all the shit was for.
Yeah, I need to see
what they risked the entire name of their company on this one movie.
I need one of them like, all right, yo, like he hops up on the freaking big screen. And you see it before the movie. He says, "Yo, man, I apologize for my recent actions. I was wilding out. Blah blah blah." It's like, I hope you enjoy the movie.
Bro. Hell no, hell no, that nigga get attacked. Never showed his face in a movie theater before the premiere, bro.
Nah, like you know how they do like little behind or before the movie starts.
Yeah, I know the actors show up in the thing. Yeah, hell no, bro.
Like just have him on the screen.
Oh, like record a message? Hell no, fuck that nigga. I'll throw something at the screen, bro.
I mean, don't throw something. Just be like, boo, boo. This movie might be fire.
I'll throw something. It's like the dude who fucking got up and did the "Lend Me Your Energy" in front of the super movie. I'll throw something at him too.
Oh, bro, that was kind of fire though. Did you see the guy who did the Deku one?
Yes, I did. And you sick bastard. Like, hell no.
That shit is funny.
I'll definitely throw something at him doing the Deku impersonation. Hell no.
So wait, were you with us when we saw TASM 2? And I was like, yes, this movie better be fire. I paid all this money for 3D.
I don't think I did. I remember y'all not like, damn, all that shit for 3D.
I was pissed off. I was like, why are we paying for this shit in 3D? Dude, we do not need to pay for this in 3D.
The movie was not it.
It was not. What we got? Netflix canceled their Resident Evil television show after only one season.
Not surprised.
Yeah, I'm really not.
Indifferent about Resident Evil, but not surprised.
And then our final news for TV and movies: the GOAT show, House of Dragons, has already been renewed for season 2. So
I expect big things for the rest of the season, but that first episode was strong.
That was.
It was really good.
And I'm not gonna lie, I've seen a lot of people hopping on the Game of Thrones bandwagon. I'm a little confused because people was dissing Game of Thrones, but so many moons ago saying this shit was ass, it was trash, I'm not watching it ever again. But it's the same people. Nah,
garbage.
How you expect them to have a good ending when he ain't finished the other book?
Keep it going. Let him. He wanted to be more involved on the last. Like he wanted to push for like at least 10 seasons. So that way he'd be more involved. So that way they could at least get something out. He probably would have gave them the ending.
You're definitely right. You're definitely right. But
he wanted to do it longer, and DB and dumbass said no.
Well, on top of that too, I also saw that Disney's. All right, so around, I don't know if you saw this. So around season 4 or 5, and I think 6, Disney had came to them and said, "Hey, look, we want you guys to work on the Star Wars show, right?" So when they had came to them,
that. I remember that. But that makes it even worse.
It does. So whose fault is it now? Is it Disney, their fault, or George's fault, or does it go down the chain?
No, it's
because Disney said they wanted that Star Wars show fast.
So it's their fault for accepting in the first place because they didn't have to. They're willing to sacrifice the thing that they worked on the greatest to put out something that's never been on. Like Disney they can talk to whoever and just ask. The person doesn't have to say yes.
But we see you do some fire with Game of Thrones. So we're gonna ask you. No.
Yeah, you can ask them. Just like the show's not finished. Why would they say yes or like say yes, but like later on? If they knew full well when they would want to like put the movies out and they still accepted and they knew they would have to sacrifice the ending of Game of Thrones to do it and they still did it anyway. They had no problem with doing that. So that's not Disney's fault. They could have easily said no and just said, "Nah, we'll keep moving what we got because we got some gold here." And they did. They had diamonds. Diamonds upon diamonds. No, DB and dumbass. They had diamonds upon diamonds.
Oh yeah, they definitely did. I just think that Disney bag was different.
It's even still like they would have got the bag. Yeah, they could have got the bag anywhere from anybody if they would have put out the most greatest ending to like Game of Thrones they could have possibly put out and not gotten what we got. That's not Disney's fault in this scenario. They just reaching out to whoever like the big names are out there and seeing what getting some feelers out there and seeing what the word is.
I personally think that they was gonna take that deal regardless.
They do that to everybody though. They ask all the big name people. Not everyone says yes because a lot of people have said no.
That's like how they say that they asked Tom Cruise to be in like every Marvel movie, or they asked Leo. They asked Leo and Tom Cruise.
They ask everybody, any big name actor. They run any role, like semi big role. They run it by everybody. Not everyone says yes. Sometimes they say. Sometimes they say that.
No, I don't know if they was gonna say no to that. And I think too, Disney had a time crunch for those. I think they wanted whatever show out by X year.
That's what I'm saying. And they still said yes, even though they knew the time crunch. So that's their fault for accepting.
I mean, I do think that they are to blame. I honestly think that's a chain. I don't think Disney should have asked them when they were already doing a show. I think they should have just waited till the show was nearing its end. I think that George had been a little bit more hands-on from the jump because they wouldn't
let him. It's not that he wasn't. They wouldn't let him.
Who would it? DB?
Yeah, it's them. Like even HBO higher up would because he tried to get them to like push more seasons and him to be more hands-on. They was like no.
So then HBO should have just fired them.
That's what I'm saying. Well, they can't. They're working on the show. He don't really have that much. He only has a certain amount to say. That's what I'm saying. It's more HBO. It's more HBO's fault and DB and Dumbass's fault. It's not.
All right. So if I had to rank it, it goes.
So it's their fault.
It goes with George first. George first, but George doesn't get all the blame because George.
No, he doesn't get all because he tried. He tried to save it. He saw it coming. He tried to get it to go longer so that he could give them more stuff to work on. So
all right, wait, hold on.
So it'd be like. I wouldn't even know. I give them two.
All right,
the two of them, HBO, George, and then Disney. I don't even think Disney's really even involved in this.
All right, wait. So The Winds of Winter is the book that's supposed to come after the Song of Fire and Ice, right?
Yeah, that's supposed to be the end.
All right, so George has been working on this book for a grip.
Yeah, you could blame him for not finishing the book.
Yes, you have to. George has to get some type of blame.
Yeah,
he's been working on this since a grip, right? Like he's been working on since what, 2010, 2011, something like that, right? And when Game of Thrones dropped, 2013,
I think so.
So, all right, if he's been working on that for a grip, because the Song of Fire and Ice came out in what, 95 or 96 or whatever, is like when the Song of Fire and Ice shit started, and then he's been working on this since like 2011 or whatever. Bruh, you've had a while. You just chosen not to do it. So he has to get some type of blame. I do blame them too. He
definitely does. Yeah.
I definitely do blame them.
HBO and the two of the directors, they get the most blame. I don't even think Disney gets any blame.
So it's almost like all right.
Because all they did was ask. They didn't have to say yes. Perfect
example. Akame got killed, right? Akame got killed. People swear is like the greatest anime to ever exist since sliced bread. But I always say what?
They only see like 5 anime then.
But a lot of people say that's like the hottest shit since sliced bread. And I'm like, yeah, but it's kind of scuffed because up until I think it's like episode 17 or something around there, they don't follow the manga anymore because the manga wasn't finished. The manga literally could have been finished if they just waited a year to drop the anime. But instead, they chose to just be like, nah, fuck that. We're going to go in our own direction, right? So they go in our own direction and they get this super scuffed ending compared to the manga. Right?
Well, yeah, that's their fault for approving. That's the studio and production committee's fault for all that, for approving the shit in the first place.
So it's like, all right.
It's not really the manga author's fault or anybody else. Even the anime staff that worked on it, it's the higher ups' fault for approving that shit in the first place.
So, Game of Thrones. So HBO approves Game of Thrones for X amount of seasons, but I think they say around like seasons 4 and 5, they've ran out of like source material. So is that now George's fault?
Well, even 6, not well. I think 6, because 6 is probably the best season. To be honest.
I think 6 has the last.
I think by 6, after 6, they ran out of everything. Because 6, from 1 through 6 is like godlike. Even season 7 is good, even if they ran out of stuff. Season 7 is like pretty good, I think. From season 1, episode 1 through season 8, episode 2 is Game of Thrones. After that, nothing happened.
So is that George's fault? Or is that their fault?
It's partly George's fault for him taking so long on the book, but it's also partly their fault for not letting him be more hands-on and give them more stuff, or not extending the show longer. Which they very well
I do think they should have extended the show longer.
Yeah, 10 seasons would have been enough to fully wrap up. He said
it's almost like
for 10 seasons, and HBO and DB and Dumbass said no.
What did Otis say? He was like, "Yo, if anything, I want to end One Piece in 3 years, but I'm being realistic. I need 5." It's like
he said if he can get it his way, he'd do 3, but realistically, it'll probably be like 5.
So it's like I think George wanted 12, but he was like 10 is fine too. But
yeah, 10 would have been enough. Like at least what's Game of Thrones season like? Usually 13 episodes.
Yeah,
like that. 10,
but then 13. They start shortening it to
there'd been 10. Between 10 to 13 episode seasons through season 10, it would have been enough to wrap everything up.
I even think in season 8 they could have wrapped it up and they just gave it more episodes.
They could. They maybe.
There was only
could have been some stuff.
There was only but so many storylines to close out.
It would have been better.
It would have been way better. Yeah, you're right. But
yeah, well, they didn't really flesh out the. Well, I don't want to get too like in detail. We're gonna be here for a minute.
So all right, with the House of Dragons, right? Because they have a season 2.
It's completely finished, so there's nothing to worry about. So
there's no
There's only one book anyway, like of what this specific Targaryen story is about anyway. So there's nothing really to like worry about in terms of that. It's just based on how they adapted now. There's nothing really to worry about a scuffed ending unless they like fuck up the adaptation, which I mean we're going on one episode, but it's been pretty strong so far. I haven't heard anybody really complain about anything.
So do you think they'll mess up the adaptation for this?
I mean, no, it seems pretty hard to do that. Like Game of Thrones was a special case because it wasn't finished, but this is very finished. And this is like because apparently I heard the book is like told from like a maester's point of view, and he's like not really like a reliable source, whereas this version of it is like the true happenings of what happened, of what he's saying, instead of like just from word of like a secondhand account. This is like a first person account of what is happening. Like, so like this is like the truer version of what even the book is supposedly, and that George is like actually working on this to how he wanted to work on like the last part of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
So like this is probably like, if this quality is as good as this is what could, like the Game of Thrones ending could have been like this good. So I don't expect this to be a fuck up at all. This is probably gonna be a massive W.
Do you see House of Dragons being better than the OG Game of Thrones?
Depends on how long it is. I don't know how long that book is and how many seasons.
All right, so let's say they drop 3 fire seasons.
It's already getting 2 seasons, right? I don't know. I don't know how long that book is.
If they drop 3 fire seasons, right, and they're all fire from start to finish. I mean,
every
Game of
episode
Thrones has
gotta
8.
be like, because not all Game of Thrones episodes was super fire. Some of them.
It's one of them seasons I was falling asleep.
Season 5 was like, some stuff happened, but like I think that was like that's not the face stealer. What was it?
That's the one before Tommen, right? That's Tommen's, I think, season 6.
I thought that's season 6.
Yeah,
season 6 from start
is
to
really
finish. Like from start to finish.
That's a fire season
every episode.
Yeah.
It's 4 and 5 that are kind of like they're good, but like not. It's 5. 4 is good. 1 through 4 is good. It's 5 that's like kind of like
iffy.
Yeah, not every episode is good, but like there's some really good stuff in that season. I think that's like when John got stabbed by the.
That's my favorite part for the watch.
That's what I'm saying. That's in that season, but like it's not every episode is as good as like stuff like that. But that's what I'm saying. Like it might be. Well, you're comparing 3 to 8 seasons, but like I think it'll be held in like the same. If it gets a solid ending, then absolutely.
I don't think that the House of Dragons season 1 will be season 1 level of Game of Thrones.
Well, we don't know. We don't know. We don't really know. We don't know what could happen.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. They had heat rocks in the first episode, but Game of Thrones season 1 first episode had some crack rocks. That shit was different.
What really happened in that first episode?
Brian got pushed out the window. He saw that they was fucking one another.
I mean, we saw this.
They had
there was some good.
They had the dire wolf pups. They saw the White Walkers.
It depends. Like I don't expect it'll probably be mostly Targaryen focused. Like
I will.
Well, it depends on how the Civil War goes.
I think
it depends on how the Civil War goes and like if the houses start choosing sides and shit like that.
I think this episode did a better job at world building though. Game of Thrones season 1 episode.
Oh yeah, I fully know what's going on. I know everyone's angle for the.
But now part. Is that because we've seen OG Game of Thrones and we understand shit, or is it because that was just that good of an episode?
No, even just going off the characters themselves, like whose angle, like the Hand of the King, I know his angle. The black dude that's married to the other Targaryen that had a claim, I know his angle. Like he like wants his wife to be queen, but like he also recognizes like he trying to like stop all the fuck shit from going on. I know his angle. The king Viserys, he's like he has good qualities, but then he also has some fucked up qualities. Daemon just wants to do his own thing and just fuck shit up, do his own thing. The one dude next to the fat dude that got cut off by the Hand of the King, I don't remember his name. He's just kind of there. He doesn't really have an angle. He's just kind of sitting there. Rhaenyra always wanted to be the heir anyway, so now she got what she wanted, but at the cost of like her dad being an idiot.
Yeah, that was.
That shit happened. But yeah, I know everybody's angle. And it's not even because of the previous stuff. It's just based on what they want to do, not even based on previous knowledge. I mean, the most I've like heard of is like Daemon's sword is like a Valyrian steel sword. Like I've heard people talk about. It's like pretty cool. That's literally the most I know. Other than that, I don't know nothing. It's cool to see like the older Rickon Stark, like from Winterfell.
Oh, word. Yeah.
That was really it. There was a,
so that'd be his ancestor, right?
The only thing like that was really a connection to the other stuff is like the houses, like seeing the leader of the houses at this point in time.
Well,
like,
no, they also mentioned the Song of Fire and Ice.
Well, yeah, that's the most thing. Like Aegon, like I didn't know that Aegon like foresaw all that shit happening. Called it the Song of Ice and Fire. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so
I want to see that. Give me a show about that. Aegon conquering Westeros. Give me that. That shit is fire.
That's never gonna happen.
Because you get to see that big ass dragon that they had. The skull of that. That's his dragon. You get to see that nigga like fly on that big ass shit. Just think about how big that skull is compared to like Daenerys' dragons and like the dragons we've seen so far.
Well, from this thing, it looks like her dragon's gonna grow. That gold
That's
one?
what I'm saying. But think about the dragon skull that they got under the Red King.
And then
that nigga
is
huge. That
nigga
is humongous. That nigga's like the size of like half the castle alone. So imagine seeing that dude, him flying around on that thing. Like, give me that. Or like the fall of old Valyria. Like, give me that. I think I know at least. I think they might be making a fall like the old Valyria, like how when the Targaryens and the other people from Valyria migrated over here. I think they might be doing that because that's even further back. Because I think the years because they're in year 101. They said, and I think that this calendar started from when he conquered Westeros and he started like a new calendar year or some shit like that. So I think it's been like 100 years since he conquered it, since he ruled, and now it's just been his descendants. But yeah, fire. Looking forward to it.
First episode's good. Season 2, I'm looking forward to. YT, you have anything else?
I got nothing else. That was a very long. I think this was a very long episode. Might be the longest one we had.
Yeah, this one's almost 2 hours.
Yeah.
We had hour 45. So YT, closing thoughts for episode 3. Go. I think it's episode 3. Yeah, it's episode 3. Episode 3. Go.
Put me on the spot. It's a lot of interesting news. The Batman shit, I'm like pissed about. Like the animated series shit, I'm pissed about. The Game of Thrones fire. What other standout things? The Flash better be the greatest movie to ever grace comic book screens, or I'm going to be pissed. What else? That's all the real big standouts. Oh, the Twitch exclusivity thing not being there anymore. That was nice. Konosuba's good. Looking for that. Dragon Prince, and yeah, that's it. And I can't wait to have half of that fake bullshit from that account proven wrong. On to you.
Go to count.
Garbage.
My closing thoughts for episode 3 is Meg, if you ever hear this pod, don't cosplay anymore, bro. Don't cosplay anymore.
Yeah.
Streets don't need it. All right,
she's just out there hood cosplay, man. She was just out there
bro. She can just keep going on Instagram, IG Live,
who
TikTok.
Who said that was Sailor Moon, bro? That could have been a schoolgirl outfit, you know? Who said
she
that? She
said it's Sailor Moon.
She said that? Oh, okay,
yeah.
I thought people just assumed that was. She said that. Then yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Her hair would have been.
She did
if her hair should have dyed her hair blonde, then it would have been okay.
I think she did the little dance too that Sailor Moon does when she transforms.
Oh damn.
Yeah, Meg.
I tried to defend you.
Nah, bro, just don't cosplay ever again. Like, you know, I know you're an Aquarius, and I know you fake into stuff, but anime dog.
No, she's a Black Clover stan, yo. I claim her just on Black Clover.
I'm not claiming nothing, Megan Thee Stallion.
She even said it on the fucking the hot wing shit, bro. I'll claim just that, just the Black Clover part of her, bro. I claim that.
She even said, what's that shit? Sound like a wild fox. Eat me out while I'm watching Sasuke or some shit.
Hey man,
let me see what she said before we end this shit. Naruto bar by Megan Thee Stallion. All right, I'm gonna find this shit. Girls in the Hood. And Megan said, "I'ma make him eat me out while I'm watching anime. Pussy like a wild fox, looking for a Sasuke." And with that being said, it has been episode 3 of Sitting on the Couch Pod. Deuces, peace, and 1.